Winner of the prestigious Ramon Magsaysay Award for Public Service in 2009, Dr. Krisana Kraisintu of Thailand, the Gypsy pharmacist, as she is popularly known, was highlighted on the world stage again when she was lauded by CEO of Microsoft and the world's richest man, Bill Gates, in December 2017 as one of the two heroes who are making a difference in the fight against AIDS. Welcome to Thailand Today program on NBT World. Today we have Dr. Krisana Kraisintu. She's the president of Krisana Kraisintu Foundation. She will tell us about a model project which is part of her mission to ensure affordable health care for all, which she considers a basic human rights. Sawadika.
Sawadika.
Very welcome to Thailand Today program once again.
Thank you very much.
Actually,
my second time here.
Actually, I'm so thrilled.
Okay.
Sitting next to the hero or in the field.
Well, not really.
such a meaningful. That means you are not in town at all.
Okay.
Yeah, they're normally out to help.
Out of town, yeah. That's time. Most of the time.
Very interesting. I believe that now you are main concerned on you have built up your foundation.
That's right. Actually, it's based on the work that I've been doing all these years.
Yes.
Well, sustainable development and local production. Technology transfer, dissemination of information, and all the things that I've been doing. So it just put into the role of our foundation. That's all.
Actually, before getting into that, I really love to know personally that what make you feel that you, being a pharmacist only, many pharmacists.
Being a human being. Don't say being a pharmacist. That's everyone should be like that. Human being.
Human being plus the career pharmacist.
Exactly. Yes, that's right. So my career allows me to do many things that I like to do, and it's the role of human being, one human being, to treat another.
But and then any particular well, you are from the south.
Yes.
So most of the herbs being used from the south?
Well, actually, it's not herbal medicine as such. I like to empower local people. I like to help them or to let them feel that they are very proud of their inhabitants or what they are living on. So this is the means of helping those people, sustainable development. Like you are teaching people how to fish, then better than giving them fish. So I teach them to have knowledge of this, of the cultivation, of the manufacturing, and of the usage of herbal medicine. So this herbal medicine, just anything is a mean. Really, I can do. Well, other people can do other things, but this is being a pharmacist. This is the only thing that I can do to help local community, because I always believe in human rights, basic human rights, that everyone should get access to treatment, whether they are poor, they are rich, they should get access to treatment. It's just human right, basic. That's really. So whatever means that you can do it, you better do it. In your own capacity. My capacity is a pharmacist, industrial pharmacist, so I do what I should do.
There's a significant discovery, I could call that. It's all about the AIDS virus.
That's my major role actually.
So how did you get to know the particular medication to be used with this?
No, the medicines have been known. You know, they have been manufactured by multinational companies, by foreign countries, industrialized countries, so-called. We are manufacturing generic products, which means that generic drugs that can treat the same disease and that have same efficacy as the original products. So that's all, I think. Actually, if you think that this is simple, it is simple. And you have to simplify it in order to teach other people to do the same.
And the discovery until now, because you have lessened the payment, the expensive medication, so low. and affordable by people. It is
Yes.
still that.
Again, come back to basic human rights because I feel that everyone should get access to treatment. So I have to find all the ways. So one of the ways is to bring the cost down as much as possible so that the government could afford to provide the universal access to treatment to all AIDS patients in Thailand. So it's just a belief in that. When I first started, I did not think that we should come to this point or it would be a reality. I didn't think that way, but anyway, eventually we could do it. So I was very happy and I thought that it was successful.
Yeah, we are really, Thailand is very fortunate to have you, the Thai citizen, because, well, this is not too flat, but it's true that because that's kind of, people have less, what do you call, hopeless already in life.
Yes, at that time.
Such medicine.
At that time in 1992, it was hopeless. But thanks to previous Senator Michai Weerawaithiya, he was doing this campaign, prevention campaign for a long time. Condom, and he brought condom into the parliament and all that, and everybody laughed at him. But that is the start. And I thought that, my role is for the treatment, making drugs available, cheap drug available. But for him, it's the prevention. So both has to go hand in hand. I mean, you cannot do only one and you leave the other. It's not possible. So thanks to Senator Michai as well that we come to this point.
Thank you, sir. Well, so what is your significant work that was highlighted by Bill Gates as a heroes in the field?
How he discovered me. I know they selected people all over the world and they sent a team of this producer to make a documentary on the persons that have been selected. And then his team came to Thailand and I said, I was not in Bangkok, so they should go to the south to meet me. So they went to Yala province to film me for 3 hours, interview me and so on. I was talking about the way I developed generic antiretroviral drugs and the way I went to African countries to let those people learn how to manufacture the drugs that Thailand manufactured. And that's all, I think. So he watched the film and he thought that, okay, this is a hero in the field that in terms of increasing access to treatment for poor people.
Have you met him personally?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Sure. If I were him, I would have definitely sent you tickets. Please do come in.
No, I don't think that that is important for me, really. It is a compliment. Of course, I appreciated what he has been doing, but that's not the point for me. For me, my work still go on like this. I still going to the south. I still go to Africa. I still go to Northeast India. The same. My life has not changed. It's only more people know me. So they contacted me. So I'm much busier than before.
Especially in African continent.
Exactly, yes.
You were like an angel to them.
Well,
because the medication, as I said, because here is cheaper, there also can cheaper.
Exactly.
And it's effective?
Of course, it is effective. It has been proven for a long time that they can live longer, which means HIV virus still in the body, but you just suppress it. So you can live longer, just like a chronic disease, like diabetes, like hypercholesterol and all that. So you don't die because of AIDS now. You can live long.
Professor, so the medication that they have already, the medicine they already have, you add up the Thai southern herbs into it?
No, not really. No,
it's nothing to do with it?
No, nothing to do with it.
I see.
That is a herbal medicinal product made from medicinal plants. Okay. But as I said to you that my aim is not to manufacture herbal medicinal product. My aim is to help local community empowerment of women and those poor people or unfortunate people in southern Thailand. So, but the way to do it, you must have something to do it. That is to manufacture this product, and then local people can grow, can cultivate medicinal plant and send to our factory, so they can earn extra income and they can have pride in their this I call it collective achievement, which means so many people gather and then they work on the same purpose.
We have heard about your motivation, some of your motivation in the beginning, but is there any other or anything that affected to your life that's why you have to make it done to proceed with
well,
it.
according to Buddhism, one should help the others. So that's I don't need any motivation to do my work. I'm happy for what I'm doing. So and when people are happy, you convey happiness to people, and then you are more happy if you do like that. And when I am among those people in southern Thailand, I'm very, very happy. And when I see them that they are happier and they are more secured and they can have extra income, and that is my happiness, and that keeps me going.
So in keep you going, that means that not only giving and then buy and then you continue.
That's
you
not
have to
the
keep
way.
on going back.
That's not the way to do. As I said to you, to give them fish, that is nothing. It's better to teach them how to fish. That means
you have to go back and see.
Of course,
how do they do it.
I often travel to southern Thailand almost every month, and then for the past 10 years, I've been working on this, and of course, tirelessly. With the local health community, with women's group, and all those health providers and pharmacists in southern Thailand, and that's it. We completed phase one. Phase one means we can manufacture herbal medicinal products in 3 southern provinces in the hospitals. That's the safest place in southern Thailand. I mean, you cannot go to other places to start up the factory. So it's better to start within the hospital. So we could do that. Now we have products which are circulated among 3 southern provinces, and then we go to phase 2. Yes,
right?
That's right. Yes, in that so-called really dangerous area of these 3 provinces. And after we finished that phase 1, so phase 2 started with the cultivation. And actually, cultivation should come first. If you work in other parts of the country, you should cultivate first. Teach them how to cultivate, and then post-harvesting, and then taking to the manufacturing facility to manufacture. But in southern Thailand, you cannot do that because of the security in the area, because it's a little bit dangerous. So we better manufacture first, and when they see the products, and then I get to know them. According to our King Bhumibol Adulyadej, he said that you have to understand people, and then you have to know them, and then you can develop them. So this takes time. That for me, it takes 10 years to do all this. So if you follow his philosophy, I think it's always work.
As you said, Professor, that she's so polite to say that it's so little bit dangerous. But actually, it is dangerous. So how do you manage, ma'am?
It is a vicious cycle of this unsafe and this safety issue is on the daily basis. So
you walk to them?
Yes, I walk to them. As I told you, it takes time. But I walk to them and I work with them, and we understand each other. It's just the way, like I work in African countries. Human beings all are the same. What they want, they are the same, really, because we all are human beings. So if you understand this, the nature of human being, I think you can slowly work with them. And you can understand them, they understand me as well. So it is possible. And then when after you get this to know them, and then now you can start working. The work is not that difficult, but the first 2 steps are much more difficult than the work itself.
Show Thai to the world, a concept of Siam-style program to introduce you to well-known Thai role models. Ultimate amazing tourist attractions. Innovative Thai products. Let's proudly join Siam Styles from 4 regions, 77 provinces across Thailand.
I love to hear about you were in Africa. A little bit, any experience that impressed you so much, ma'am?
Everywhere impresses me, really, because I like all the countries that I've been working on. Let's say first country that I work is the Democratic Republic of Congo. People there speak French and Swahili. I did not speak any of this, but even if we could not understand each other, we could work very well. I was working there for 3 years, and I was impressed because they were intelligent. They were really willing to learn, and they said the last sentence that they said to me before I left them that, I have this knowledge. That means those people, I have this knowledge. Nobody can take from me. The soldiers can come and kill me, can drop me, and can do anything, but the knowledge is still with me. So this is really impressed me. That keeps me going.
Well, I really appreciate you, really. Well, so now you are more concentrate on the foundation.
Foundation is a foundation, actually. The work is still going on, like what I have been doing, really.
Yes.
It's just I resign from all the work that I have, all the duties, to work full time on the foundation, so that I can spend more time. The more I get older, I think I have less time available, so it's better to utilize, so fully utilize the time that I have. That's all. So it's just the same, really. It does not mean anything to me. Even the awards or anything, it doesn't mean anything to me. It's just the work, and it's just to help people.
To reach to the major objectives of the foundation, do you need a lot of support?
I have a lot of supports, really, and network all over the country and all over the world nowadays. The financial is not the first important issue, or not the priority. The priority is the work and my availability, the time, because so many projects that need my involvement, really, the direct involvement. That means hands-on the project. You can see my finger now is yellow because of the curcuma longa, the herbal medicine. Yesterday I worked on my mobile processing unit, so I have to work it. So it's me who will have to work on the work itself. That takes a lot of my time. So the time is a limiting step for the progress of the foundation, really, because there are so many things to do in the world, this world. Wherever you go, there's a lot of work to do, a lot of work to help people.
Interesting to hear
it's
this.
just a matter of time. It's not the financial problem.
I'm really impressed and very interesting, because you use your own hands and to prepare for that.
Yes, because to teach them to manufacture things, you have to do it first. If you cannot do it, don't teach people. Whatever, it's just the same. When you said, please be good and be kind like that, and if you are not kind, you are not good, how can you teach people?
Exactly.
So you have to do it as example to them.
So this is the kind of giving a lesson or demonstration?
No, it's a lesson. It's a hands-on training.
It's hands-on training. So who are they? Who are
local
the people?
people.
Local people.
Local people, of
okay, you
course.
will make announcement that Dr. What you call Dr. Krisana going to come in, and then they come in to say.
It's
Can
not
tell
like
me the
that.
routine. How do you do it?
No, it's not like that. And each place is different. You cannot use the same approach to all the countries or all the communities. So you have to understand. That's like what our king said, that you have to understand. People first understand, and then getting approach which is different from place to place. And then when after you get this to know them, and then now you can start working. The work is not that difficult, but the first two steps are much more difficult than the work itself, because the work I can do it myself. It's up to me. But these two, depending on local people, on the counterpart, what they are going to respond.
How do they receive it?
Exactly.
Accept it and
Yes.
all that. Very interesting. What is a name like Lankasuka? Lankasuka model.
It's beautiful name, actually.
It is.
It's
Actually, there's a story of the southern thing. Yes.
Exactly. It's the ancient kingdom.
Ancient kingdom, yes.
Which consists of 3 provinces now. It's Pattani, Yala, and Narathiwat.
Narathiwat, yes.
That a long time ago, 300 years ago, this Lankasuka. So I call it Lankasuka model, because it's the work that deals with the 3 southern provinces.
They feel good.
Yes, and I
To
feel
hear
good
that.
too. And even our products are named Lankasuka product. Whether it is manufactured from Janaya Hospital, Saiburia Hospital, Yaha Hospital, but it's under the same title, same name. It's Lankasuka product. And to make it so special, so unique to that area.
So what kind of treatment? What are the diseases?
The drugs that we manufacture, herbal drugs that we manufacture, are in national list of essential drugs. So there's a book issued by the Ministry of public health.
Yes.
So there's many formulas, about 70 formulas. So I manufacture those drugs in those formula. Why? Because when the products are there, the patients can go to the hospital and get treatment for free. So they don't have to pay. Let's say if I have a so-called Kamin-chan or curcumin capsule, patients can go to the hospital and get prescribed by doctors on curcumin, and then they can be treated for free of charge. So my choice, depending on the list of the drugs in national list of essential drugs, so that they can get for free. That's my aim. You know, that actually there are so many other formulae available, but I think it's better to choose from there. And if it's a single herb, it's much easier to handle, to produce, and to do the quality control and everything, because it's a little bit more difficult to manufacture herbal medicine than chemical drugs. Because it's from nature, it's a natural, so it tends to go bad, to deteriorate easily. So you have to be very careful in doing that.
But the result is can expect it for the result of that better than the medication, the what's called medication present day medication?
No. You have to go hand in hand, and you cannot choose one.
Both.
This one, you go both.
Okay.
I mean, let's say if you have indigestion, a lot of gases in your stomach, you can use curcuma longa capsule in order to release the gases and all that. Minor elements, simple elements, or like that, you can use according to the list in the book that is published by Ministry of Public Health. So you do like that.
Oh, very interesting. So this is launched in the south.
Yes.
Is there any? I believe that I heard that you're going to do something to the north.
9 years ago. That's right.
Tell us about that, please. It's very interesting.
So I was invited.
This is a combination now. What are you
there are many
moving?
models. So
Yes.
I was invited by Prajan Wo Washiramethi,
Yes.
Rai Tawan in Chiang Rai province. I was invited as a keynote speaker in his international conference. And then he said to me that, could you come and help us? I mean, be advisor to us manufacturing herbal medicine here in Chiang Rai province. I said, no need to be advisor. I think I better go and do it for you. But I need to use Lankasuka model as a model in Chiang Rai province. That means this is an example, a model, a role model, let's say, Lankasuka, so that people in the south can be proud that, okay, this is successful. Otherwise, I would not choose it to be a model in the north. So that Chertawan model is a copy of Lankasuka model, but it is different because, you know, people in Chiang Rai, they don't have problem of security, of violence, of anything. So you can start from cultivation of the plant. So the process is a little bit different. The approach is a little bit different. You start with cultivation and then manufacturing. But there you start with manufacturing and then cultivation is different. It's opposite. So depending on the place, really. But now I have another model. It's Samui model. Samui, that is my hometown. It's my hometown. So I like to encourage the organic, herbs or organic vegetable and all that. So Samui model is much easier because they are already doing it. I just put them together. You know, Samui people, they are a little bit stubborn and difficult to talk to handle them. But it's okay because I am a native of Samui and I can talk to them because I don't have any benefit at all from this model. So there will be 3 models.
How do you call Rankasuka? In the north, it's Chiang Mai Suka?
Chertawan, and then Samui model.
And Samui model.
Chertawan is the name of the place where Prajan Wo Washiramethi is.
That's a Buddhist about. Very interesting. And I don't want to go without showing you this. Wow, look at this. And she's surrounded by, you know, the local people. And then this is, well, she's young, but still the same now. Maybe because of the herbs that she's been taking. Well, very interesting, madam. And thank you for coming. And please tell us in the progress. And I promise I'm going to be there in the south.
I think it's better to interview me on site, which means you can observe my activities, what I'm doing, and I still have a lot of work to go because now we are starting phase 2, and I'm very happy to inform you that now UNDP is so interested in my this project. I mean, small project of mine, and they are going to contribute something to the project as well. So it's the more the merrier. So I think it's better. It's nice now that so many people are interested. Even the business people from last night dinner talk, I found a lot of people who are interested in this, which is good.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so
Professor.
much. Thank you so much.
What you're
Thank you.
undertaking is a great job for
Thank you.
Thailand.
Thank you so much.
We end up our program with thanks to Dr. Krisana Kraisintu, President of Krisana Kraisintu Foundation. Thank you so much for being here. ขอบคุณค่ะ
You're most welcome.
See you in the south.
Yes, sure.